Hi, this is Noel Rice from Falafel Software. In this video, we're going to take a configured Unity application and build, package, and deploy it. Before we even start with that, though, we'll want to have something to look at so that when we deploy it, it will make some difference. To keep it simple, we'll just create a new 3D object. It'll just be a cube, and we'll add that to the hierarchy, and we can see it right there, right on top of the camera at 001. This is a little bit large here, so I'm going to scale this down to 1/10 of its size. And because it's right at the point where the camera is, we should move that out in front just a little bit. So at a positive Z of 1, we can see it right there in front of the camera. Now we'll go into the HoloLens Toolkit build window. This brings together a lot of steps that we had to do in different environments, including Visual Studio. We can do it all from here. Right now, the application, if we go to HoloLens Toolkit 3, which is the app that we're in, we've created a project, and we have these 4 directories from Unity. But we're going to have an additional set of directories for the Universal Windows Store app, and we'll have that Windows Store app directory here. So we can build the Visual Studio solution. We can create a package, an APPX file, and we can deploy that to the HoloLens. I'm going to use the USB cable directly to the HoloLens, so I can target that at 127.0.01, port 180. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll first do the build. Building the solution will create a few new directories for us for Universal Windows and the Windows Store app. This is what is going to contain all the pieces that we're going to deploy, in particular 3 different projects. This is the actual application, and these 2 projects are supporting material for it. Now we could go ahead and load this solution into Visual Studio and run it on the HoloLens emulator. In this case, we're going to keep going instead and build the package. So now we've built the package that can be deployed. We can see it here. So where does this live? You look at the directories. So we had the original project that we were here at the top, went down to the Windows Store app, and of these 3 projects, the HoloLens Toolkit is the one that's going to be deployed, and it has an app packages directory. Inside the app packages directory, we'll have a directory for each build, and find the package itself, the APPX, and dependencies that are required for each platform. We'll go ahead and install this via USB. So 127.0.0.1, 180 is the default port, and I have a USB cable attached to the HoloLens. Next up, I'll see you over on the HoloLens, run the application from there, and record the results.
Okay, hi, so we're on the HoloLens now. I'm going to bring up the menu, the bloom gesture, and tap, and find there's our HoloLens Toolkit 3 app and run it. The default splash screen. And there's our cube. So we can't get too close to it right now because of the clipping plane, but there we are. So that is a successful deployment. Next up, we'll start to get some input so we can touch the cube and start to move it around and interact in the world.